You think you are free because you can choose what to buy, but you didn't choose the cage you're living in. The system was designed to keep you exhausted. Tired people don't rebel. Tired people just consume. They trade their life for shiny toys. Look at your bank account. That number doesn't represent wealth. It represents the hours of your life you will never get back. You are selling your soul for paper. 99% of people are playing a game they've already lost because they are focusing on the prize while the elite are focusing on the rules. Welcome to Wealth 9. Today, we break the rules. Today, we reveal the only asset that actually matters. Most people spend 40 years of their life chasing a paycheck. They call it security. I call it a monthly subscription to slavery. You work for a month, you get paid for a day, and then you spend it on things that keep you coming back for more. This is the loop. The infinite treadmill designed to keep you running in place while the world moves forward. They don't want you to own assets. They want you to own stuff. Stuff loses value. Stuff breaks. Stuff keeps you heavy. But an asset? An asset is a weapon. The elite don't work for money. They build machines that print money. While you are sleeping, their assets are fighting for them. While you are working, your debt is fighting against you. It's a war of math, and you are losing. The most dangerous trap isn't poverty. It's a comfortable salary. The system gives you just enough to forget your dreams, but never enough to buy your freedom. You buy a house you can't afford, a car that loses value every second, and gadgets that steal your focus. You think you are winning because you have nice things, but look closer. You don't own those things. Your debt owns you. You are a high-end prisoner in a golden cage, and the key is held by the bank. Wealthy people don't talk about money at their dinner tables. They talk about cash flow and leverage. They know something you don't. Paper money is a lie, a tool for inflation to eat your savings. The real currency of the 1% is control. Control over assets that produce value without their presence. While you are trading your lifeblood for a fixed hourly rate, they are building empires that work 24/7. They aren't smarter than you. They just stopped playing the game you were taught to play. The shift starts here. You must stop being the engine and start being the architect. An asset isn't just property or stocks. It's any system that works when you don't. It's a digital product, a scalable business, or a portfolio of intellectual property. While the masses are distracted by TikTok and Netflix, the 1% are obsessed with one thing: building systems. They spend years building the machine so they can spend the rest of their lives watching it run. It's hard work, but it's the only work that leads to freedom. The world tells you that you need money to make money. That's another lie to keep you out of the game. Your first and most powerful asset is sitting right between your ears. Your mind is the only asset that can never be taxed, stolen, or inflated. One high-income skill, mastered to perfection, is worth more than $1 million in the bank. When you invest in your skills, you are buying a printing press for your future. The market doesn't pay you for your time. It pays you for the value you bring. Change your value, and you change your life. The clock is ticking. Every second you spend working for someone else's dream is a second you've lost from your own. 99% of people are caught in a loop they didn't design. A cycle of wake, work, sleep, repeat. They call it life. We call it a trap. Currency was designed to lose value. If you save your money in a bank, you are literally watching your freedom evaporate through inflation. Society trains you to be a good employee, not free thinker. They want you compliant, predictable, and forever in debt. A paycheck is a drug they give you to forget your ambition. It's the cost of your silence and your submission to the status quo. Escaping the matrix isn't about leaving society. It's about understanding the hidden rules that govern the financial world. Consumerism is the new religion. They sell you happiness in a box, so you stay broke enough to keep working for them. The middle class is the most vulnerable. They have enough to lose, but never enough to be truly free. They are slaves in gold chains. Debt is the modern whip. As long as you owe the bank, you don't own your life. You are a rental of your own existence. The world is changing. The old ways of wealth are dying. If you don't adapt now, you will be buried by the new economy. Wealth is not about having money. It's about having options. Options come from assets that pay you regardless of your effort. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, but most people apply it to their debt, not their investments. The rich build networks. Everyone else looks for work. A network is a safety net that the system can't take away. Cash flow is the lifeblood of freedom. If your income stops when you stop moving, you are not wealthy. You are just a high-paid worker. Observation is a skill. The elite watch the trends years before the masses even hear about them. Silence is where the money is. Risk is the price you pay for growth. Staying safe is the most dangerous thing you can do in a volatile world. Asymmetric risk. The secret of billionaires is finding opportunities where the downside is limited, but the upside is infinite. Buying back your time is the only legitimate use of money. If your money doesn't buy you freedom, it's useless. What you see on Instagram is the result. What you don't see is the 5 years of silence, discipline, and isolation. Access is power. Who you know determines what you know. Position yourself where the information flows first. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Without it, your ambition is just a hallucination. Clean your environment. You cannot build an empire while surrounded by people who have the mindset of a victim. Deep work is becoming a rare skill. If you can focus for 4 hours without a phone, you already have an unfair advantage. Knowledge is static. Execution is dynamic. Don't be a professional student. Be a professional doer. High-level perspective. Stop looking at the next week. Start looking at the next decade. Wealth is a long-term game. Legacies are not built overnight. You are planting trees whose shade you may never sit under. That is true wealth. The version of you that is rich is a completely different person. You must kill your current self to give birth to your future. The matrix is cracking. More people are waking up. The question is, will you lead the new world or be a victim of it? Your unique value proposition is your brand. In the age of AI, being human and authentic is your greatest asset. Zero distractions, total focus. The target is freedom. Everything else is just noise. Welcome to the top 1%. This was your 20-minute awakening. The information is now in your hands. What you do next defines your destiny. Join Wealth 9. Freedom is waiting.